Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it sure is. As I say every week, it is time for our weekly tarot and astrology blog here on September the 1st of 2019. As usual, we are going to look at some cards from the Tarot de Marseille, some trump cards, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at some astrology. And as always, it's going to be interesting, so do please stay tuned. Okay, in a moment, 3 Tarot de Marseille trumps are going to come onto the screen and cover my face. We're not attempting to predict the path or impact of Hurricane Dorian. I am sitting at this point, I guess, more or less in the cone of concern, living just a bit south of Deerfield Beach, Florida. Okay, I'm not too worried about it. I feel okay, but I don't like to really try to predict hurricanes. Keeping that in mind, we have coming onto the screen here the Priestess, the Pope, and Justice. Now, I found this to be a very interesting sequence. We have the Priestess looking towards the left, the direction of the past. She has before her an open book. She is receiving or sharing knowledge with the past. I think in this case, receiving. She's also functions as patience. She's been coming up a lot lately on my readings, okay, for this weekly video. And here she is once again. Now she is followed by the Pope, who is looking to the right, the direction of the future. He appears to be sharing knowledge, educating or blessing those who are before him. And then, tying it all together, we have the lovely symmetry of Justice at the end. So it's like finding that perfect balance between receiving and giving, or learning and teaching. So that's what the emphasis is going to be on this week for us, is finding that balance between receiving and putting out information, knowledge, wisdom, resources, what have you. Okay, now we'll do the astrology. Now we have some interesting stuff that's going to go on this week. Some days with a lot of aspects. We are in a waxing phase of the moon. We just had the new moon the other night, so now things are on the increase. This is a good time to work rituals for attracting things like abundance, money, love, health. Whatever it is that you want to have more of in your life, this next couple of weeks is going to be the time to do it. There's enough here that I'm going to put on my reading glasses, okay? Bob puts on his reading glasses, and we get out the Jim Maynard's Pocket Ephemeris. I love this thing. I find it very accurate and easy to use. And so we look at what's going on this week, and we look at Tuesday, the 3rd. Okay? Now that day we have a lot of aspects. We have the moon sextile Mars, which rules Tuesday. So this is an important aspect if you need to do a ritual for defense or to gain vitality, strength, courage. This would be a good time to do it 1:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the aspect is going to perfect. It will be perfectly aligned. We also have on that day the moon sextile the sun. Now these are always good. These are good for health, vitality again, overall spellcasting. That's going to be at 1:58 p.m. We also have the moon sextiling Mercury, and we also have the moon in sextile to Saturn later on. So the idea is there's more good aspects than bad. There aren't almost really no bad aspects that day, except what appears to be the moon in opposition to Neptune, okay, very early in the morning. And other than that, there's some pretty cool stuff that's going to be happening Tuesday. So that'd be a good overall day for working a spell or doing some kind of ritual to attract something good in your life. Let's see what else I have here. I also have on No, not on Friday. No, Friday's almost the opposite. This is a rough day. There's a lot of aspects. There's a bunch of squares, and just not really a stellar day for doing a lot of magical stuff. Let's see. Oh, no, what I saw too was interesting. A lot of aspects on next Sunday, the 8th, and the one that's really strong for that day would be the moon in a trine aspect, but very beneficial aspect to the sun, that happening at 1:11 p.m. Ooh, 1:11 p.m. Very significant. Very, very powerful day for healing, influencing powerful people. Overall abundance and wealth could also be included in a sun ritual. There's a myriad of things that we could do here, and there's other aspects that day that are good. So this would be a strong day to do some workings. So that is something for us to take into account as we look at the upcoming week. Well, there you go. We've had our weekly reading. I thank you so much for tuning in. To those of you who are in South Florida with me, I do wish you the best. I hope you are safe. I hope you are sound. I hope all goes well for all of us during this time of this upcoming hurricane. And I know I'll see you next week. I'm not even going to kid around about it. Till then, many, many blessings.